This might be a throwaway, but...
All right, here goes absolutely nothing.
Well, it started with Bruce and I playing in a different band called the Primo and the Transplants, right? And that kind of fell apart after a couple of years playing around the Seattle area. And so I contacted Bruce and said, hey, I've been writing some songs, and would you be interested in starting another band and start doing what we were doing before, which we enjoy very much? And he said, sure.
Exact response was hell yeah.
So we came together in the garage and we said, well, it just can't be a bass and drums. We're going to need a few extra members here. So we used the infamous Craigslist and advertised for a vocalist and a guitarist, and we ended up interviewing a few vocalists, and Dan was one of them, and he definitely stood out amongst all the others. And we continued with guitarists, and that took a lot longer. We had all sorts of people come in, and it was interesting. It was an interesting time in our lives. So we finally arrived at Mike, and Mike did what he does really good, which is play that guitar.
We haven't killed each other yet.
Well, there was a fifth guy.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's a couple of fifth guys.
Yeah, I mean, those didn't last long at all.
I grew up with Led Zeppelin. In fact, my older sister used to play it at 6 o'clock in the morning before school. So I own all their albums, yes, the actual vinyl things.
Different genres of rock, really. Led Zeppelin's one of my favorite, and probably just straight classical music.
You can really hear that classical music in there.
It's a string quartet, but he couldn't show up today.
I like a lot of different types of music, from rock to country to punk to metal.
I'm with him, cut my teeth on Led Zeppelin and Metallica and the Pixies and The Cure, and I just throw that all in there and see what comes out.
Is the fact that my mom's a singer, so she pretty much, I'd always hear her sing and kind of went from there. It wasn't like a big woo. It was just, she sings, I want to sing, and I decided I actually had a voice around 16.
For me, I just had an artistic itch I needed to scratch. Not so good an artist, can't play keys. Guitar it was. I've always been a music nerd. I like analyzing music and just feeling the rhythm wash over you, and for me, guitar is the instrument.
I was probably about 11, and my neighbor across the street, her name was Leslie, she had a drum kit, and I would go over there every day after school and play the drums, and that's kind of when I figured I'm halfway decent at this. Maybe I should keep going.
I was probably about 18 and playing in a Led Zeppelin cover band in Eugene, Oregon, and we were supposed to play for a block party, and the guy that was holding the event said he had all the necessary permits, so we set up, cranked everything, and started playing Led Zeppelin. And then the police, I think 5 police cars showed up and asked us what we were doing and wanted to see our permit for being in the park and playing electrified music, and the guy that was supposed to promote it was gone. I don't know, it's surprising. He just
It's gotten a lot better.
It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah. And we see ourselves at the top.
Yeah, I think in Seattle there's this like loose-knit musician family net sort of thing going on, where a lot of the gigs that we've been playing, we play with not a lot, but several times the same bands, the same people. You run into a lot of the faces, meet a lot of new people, make some new friends, and I think there's that kind of camaraderie of let's make this music happen.
It's like a brotherhood.
It's a nice scene.
Yeah, we all stick together.
The hard way, their love is seldom new. It sticks like gouty shoes.